want you to know that it's okay. You don't have to hide it anymore. You don't have to pretend that everything's fine when I can see the struggle in your eyes. It's all right to feel this way. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to meet impossible expectations. I don't want you to think you have to be someone you're not just to please anyone, especially not me. I'm here for you, just the way you are. You don't have to change anything about yourself, because everything about you is already enough. I love you for who you are, not for some idealized version of yourself. I know it's hard to believe that right now. I can tell that you're having trouble seeing your worth. But believe me, you mean so much to me, and I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here through it all. The hard days, the good days, the quiet moments, and the storms. You're not alone in this. Not ever. I'll always be right here beside you, ready to listen, ready to hold you when it gets too tough to face alone. Don't let that inner voice tell you lies about yourself. You are precious, and you are loved. It doesn't matter what you might think right now. You're so much more than the doubts you carry. You have a beautiful soul, and I see that in you every single day. Even when you can't see it yourself, I know you feel like you're not enough, but I need you to hear this. You are everything to me. You've always been everything. I see the little things you do, the care you give, and the love you put into everything. You may not think it's enough, but to me, it's more than enough. It's more than anything I could ever ask for. Your heart, your kindness, your strength. Those things are what make you beautiful, not anything else. Sometimes we get so caught up in our own heads, don't we? We let ourselves believe that we aren't worth loving, that we don't deserve to be happy. But that's not true. You're deserving of so much joy, so much love, and I want to remind you of that every day. The world might not always show you that, but I will. I'll show you how much you're loved. I'll show you just how much you mean to me, over and over again. You don't need to put on a mask for me. I love you as you are, even when you feel broken, even when you feel like you failed. I'm here, always, for all the messy, complicated, beautiful parts of you. You don't have to carry all that weight by yourself. You don't have to hide how you feel. You can lean on me. Let me hold you. Let me help you carry it. Because no matter what, you're never a burden to me. You are allowed to feel down sometimes. You're allowed to have moments when everything feels too heavy. But I want you to know right now that I'm here to help lighten that load. I will always be here to support you, to remind you that you matter, that you're worth everything. You don't have to struggle alone. You have me, and I'll never leave. You don't have to try so hard to hide the way you're feeling. I can see it. I can feel it. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with feeling weak, with feeling vulnerable. In fact, that's what makes you so incredibly strong. The courage to show your true self, even when it's hard. I love you for that. I love you for your honesty, even when it feels impossible to open up. Sometimes, it's hard to see the beauty in yourself when the world feels heavy. But I see you, and I see the beauty that's inside of you. I see the kindness, the love you have to give, the strength you don't always recognize in yourself. Your worth is not defined by your doubts, your struggles, or the days when you don't feel like you're enough. I promise you, you are more than enough. You always have been. You are allowed to take a break from carrying everything. You don't have to keep going at this pace, always trying to push through. It's okay to rest. It's okay to lean on someone. Let me carry some of the weight for you, if only for a little while. You don't have to be strong all the time. You're allowed to be human. And in my eyes, that's more than enough. So let go. Let go of the fear that you're too much, that your emotions are too heavy. You're not. You are loved, and that love is unconditional. It's not about what you can give me or what you can do. It's about who you are, and I wouldn't change a single thing about you. You're perfect, exactly as you are. I can feel how heavy your heart is right now, and I just want you to know that you don't have to carry that weight alone. It's okay to feel lost sometimes, but that doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human, and you're going through something that's challenging. But please, let me be here for you. I want to hold you through this. You don't have to face these thoughts and feelings on your own. You don't realize just how strong you are. It's so easy to forget that, isn't it? You've been through so much, and yet here you are, still standing, still fighting. That strength, that resilience, is something not everyone possesses, but you do. I'm so proud of you, even if you don't always feel proud of yourself. I see the beauty in your soul, even when you feel the darkest thoughts creeping in. Please don't let those negative thoughts tell you that you're worthless. You're worth everything to me. Every time I see you, I'm reminded of how much you mean to me. You're not a burden, not to me, not to anyone who truly loves you. You are loved deeply and completely for exactly who you are. And it breaks my heart that you can't see that, but I'll keep reminding you until you do. You deserve so much happiness, so much peace. You deserve to feel light and free, and I want to be the one to help you get there. You don't have to do this alone. Let me help carry the weight for you. Let me be the one who reminds you of your worth, even on the days when you forget. You are precious to me, and nothing will ever change that. I want you to take a deep breath with me. In and out. That's it. Just focus on your breath for a moment and let go of all the heavy thoughts weighing you down. You don't need to carry them right now. You don't need to solve everything today. I'm here with you, and that's all that matters. Let yourself feel safe, because you are. You're in a space where nothing else matters except how you're feeling, and I just want you to know that it's okay to let go of the pressure. I know the world can feel overwhelming sometimes, and it's easy to feel like you're not enough. But I need you to trust me when I say this. You are so much more than you think. Every little thing you do, every kind word, every gentle gesture, they all matter. And the impact you have on those around you, especially me, is so much bigger than you realize. You're not alone in this. I'm always here to listen, to support you, to hold you when the world feels too harsh. You've been carrying so much, and it's okay to let someone else help hold it for a while. You deserve that comfort, that peace. You deserve to feel like you can rest without guilt or shame. Remember, your worth isn't something you need to earn. You're worthy just by being you. You don't have to do anything to prove yourself. Just existing in this world is more than enough. I see you, and I love you, just as you are. No matter what, that will never change. You are so much more than you give yourself credit for. I see the way you care about others, the way you always put them before yourself, and it's truly a beautiful thing. But don't forget about yourself in all of this. You matter just as much as anyone else, and you deserve all the love and care that you give so freely. You deserve to be gentle with yourself, just as I am gentle with you. You might not feel it right now, but you have so much to offer this world. Your kindness, your heart, the way you listen and understand. These are all things that make you who you are, and they are more than enough. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. yourself. You're already perfect just as you are. I know it's not easy to believe that when things feel heavy, when doubt creeps in and tries to convince you otherwise. But I want you to hold on to this truth. You are worthy of love, not because of what you do or how you look, but simply because you are you. You are deserving of happiness, of peace, and of all the good things that life has to offer. So please, don't carry this weight by yourself. I'm here to help you. Let me remind you of who you are, of how much you mean to me and to the world. You are a treasure, and nothing will ever change that. You are precious, and I will always be here to remind you, even on the days when you forget. You don't have to be strong alone. Let me hold you close and show you just